Now, the way we applied micro learning to our performance tasks is through scaffolding. Now, what is this? What is our performance task one? We let our students to create an interactive and engaging presentation using Microsoft PowerPoint that explores the student's discipline or specialization, for example. Where can we find Microsoft PowerPoint? It's actually in Module 2, right? Which belongs to the topic applied productivity tools. There are also additional example here that the students could either choose a topic from modules 1 to 3 that they are interested in exploring further, incorporating, right? Incorporating um, elements to make it really more interactive and engaging presentation. The way we prepared our performance tasks is really scaffold. Some items in the instruction here mentioned is the students could either, right, instead of giving individual tasks to per module, for example, module 1 a specific task, module 2 another specific task for module 2, module 3 specific task for module 3. We're not doing that in the classroom. The thing that we did in the classroom is the students will only come up with one performance task covering the three modules. So that's how we used and integrate micro learning in the classroom in terms of our performance task. Okay, so another item I mentioned a while ago, aside from micro learning for lesson content, micro learning for assessment, and this time, micro learning micro learning feedbacking. Now, it is really important to also consider micro learning feedbacking. Now, the way we put feedbacking in the assessment or the submission of the student is like this. For example, in unit test, in unit test, if the students will click this one to take the test, right? Start attempt. Sorry, this one na lang. I'll be sharing to you. Okay, this is good. Very quickly. Like for example, unit test, and then questions. Sorry, questions. And then over here. All right. This is an example of how we apply micro learning feedbacking. Sorry, my screen is not visible. I mean, very quickly. This one, visible na. Question number 1. Okay, good. Now, question number 1 states here, which of the following plays an important part in our lives and in all aspects in our society? The answer here is this one, right? And the way we put the way we integrate micro learn for feedbacking is could either put specific feedback or general feedback. Specific feedback means, for example, the students were done answering this question. If the students got the correct answer, the students were able to receive you're right, you're correct, right? So that's specific feedback. More on general feedback, micro learning is to really states the the general feedback on the question, for example. And if I'll save this and update, okay, shown. And then here's the answer, submit and finish. Then you're able to see the specific feedback. That's correct. And then the general feedback over here is yes, you're right. Meaning to say, ICT plays a very essential part in education, business, hospitals, government, and among others. This is specific feedback. Is it micro learning? Yes, it's micro learning because um, you you state only the item correctly, which item is correct, and the way I put the general feedback is very generic in nature. Instead of giving a lot of things, a lot of readings for general feedback, I'll just emphasize what is the general feedback of this question. Next, um, over here, this is if you have a learning management system, this is how you incorporate a micro learning feedbacking to the assessment of student. Could either be a general feedback, meaning to say, once the student answers it correctly, it provides the general feedback. Applying micro learning. The way you put your general feedback should be direct and concise. And the specific feedback is this one. What is the specific feedback? Once the students got the correct answer, you'll be able to have specific feedback that they're able to get it correctly. Meaning to say they are right in their choice, right? That's how we use feedbacking in assessment.